a lot of men like go to alcohol, rely on drugs, rely on like sex, pornography, or gambling or slanging or whatever, pills, to cope with their emotions, to cope with their problems. Like, they need to be all the time high because no one ever listens to them. No one ever tells them, like, are you okay? Like, everybody's so concerned about what can you do for me, but does anyone ever ask a man, like, are you okay? Like, how do you feel? Like, no, because as women, we're taught, okay, you're feminine, you're soft, they're hard, they're masculine. Men don't cry. But the more you think about it, it's like, growing up, you see your son, right? Like, I have a nephew, and every time I see him, he wants to hang out with me. Every time I see him, I go and I hug him, and he loves that because I'm always like, caressing his hair, like, how are you? Like, oh, and giving him hugs, kissing him. And he tells me, like, you are my favorite aunt. Like, I could come to you and tell you anything and everything, and I will not judge him. And he's like, I am so happy to have that. Like, I'm so happy that I have an aunt that I could come and I could talk to. And he's like, if I didn't have someone to talk to, I would go crazy. My brother's the same way. He's 20 now. And he was going through like a roller coaster of like emotions. Like, at one point, this boy was suicidal. And I wasn't like really like involved in his life. Like, and I wasn't really like too close with him. I wasn't tight like that with him like I am now. And I didn't know like how hard it was. Like, he's like, you have it easy, you're a woman. He's like, but us men, like, it's harder. He's like, and you don't understand what men go through. Like, he's like, if I open up to you or my mom and I say certain things, like, you guys are gonna think like, oh, this dude is soft, And I said, you know what, hey bro, like, you never have to feel like that. Like, I am your sister. Like, you feel like if you ever want to come to me and talk to me about anything, like, talk to me about anything. Like, I never wanted to feel that he needed to take his own life because no one was there for him. Like, and I feel like a lot of men go through that. Like, you really don't have no one to talk to. Like, you might have a mother, you might have a father, a sister, and everything, but you still do not have someone, a backbone, someone that you could talk to and be like, you know what, this is what's going on. Like, this is a problem that's constantly in my head. Like, what can I do? And I feel like if you guys don't have that option, like that person to talk to, go seek help, a counselor, someone that you guys are going to be able to talk to without them knowing you. Like, this is why therapy is also so good. Like, because when you have to understand that therapists and counselors, they love their job. They love helping people. They love to hear other people's problems because they feel for them, and they want to help you. So if you came to me, and feel free to do that. Like, I'm gonna link my email. If you guys have a problem and you guys want to talk to someone, feel free, email me. Like, I will be more than happy to talk to you guys. Like, don't feel like there's not no one out here for you, like, that you guys cannot talk, because trust me, like, I love listening to people. Like, I love helping people. Like, this is why I am doing this, because I want to help you guys to snap out of it. Like, you guys do not need to be hard all the time and I am the man. Like, no. And don't rely on drugs, alcohol to make you feel better. Address the problem and fix it. And if there has been things that have happened to you growing up, acknowledge that, talk about it. Like, I just found out my best friend of so many years had actually, been, molested or touched when he was 7 years old. I didn't know that. So I'm just like, wow, like, men get harassed, sexually abused, and they don't talk about it. Like, men will tell other men, like, stop crying, you're not being man enough. Come on, be a man. Man's supposed to be hard, blah, blah, blah. So how can a man break down? How can a man say, I need help, if this is what society thinks of him, that he needs to be hard? It's like, stop that stereotype. You guys are humans too, just like us. Women do not have this issue. You know why? Because we are so quick to call our homegirls, our mother, our aunt, our best friend from high school, like, hey girl, he cheated on me. Hey girl, I getting evicted. Hey girl, like, I don't have money to pay my cell phone. And like, you already know, we let it out and we we feel so much better. Like, this is why you need to speak about it. If you don't feel like comfortable to speak to someone else, seek a therapist. If you do not have money for a therapist, do coach, like life coaching, like through YouTube, like, you know, people that are going to be able to help you. Like, if you don't have the time to do this, and write it down. Like, if you have someone that's going to listen to you, like, you know, also seek for help. You know, if you have like an alcohol addiction, drug addiction, or anything, or you know what, you've been abused when you were younger, or you had something traumatic happen to you, you lost your mother, your father, like, you should be able to connect with other people that are going through the same thing like you. Therefore, you feel like you're not alone, because you're not alone. There's so many people in this earth, in this world, that, trust me, you are not the only person that is going through whatever you're going through. And if this message is not for you, please let this message be for other people, because a lot of people say, well, I'm not like that. Well, this might not be for you, but for other people, I'm speaking to the people that want to listen to me. Okay, listen, seek for help. You're not alone. And happy Sunday, guys. I love you. Thank you for supporting my channel, by the way, and until next time.